Are you feeling overwhelmed trying to pick the right auto insurance in the US? You're not alone. With so many providers, plans, discounts, and confusing jargon, choosing the best coverage can feel like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to confidently choose the right auto insurance for your specific needs, budget, and driving habits. Let's start with the basics. Auto insurance is a contract between you and an insurance company. You pay a premium, and in exchange, the insurer promises to pay for certain financial losses resulting from accidents or other vehicle-related issues, as specified in your policy. In nearly every state, having at least a minimum amount of auto insurance is required by law. But the minimum doesn't always mean it's enough. Understanding what each type of coverage includes is essential. There are several main types of auto insurance coverage. First, there's liability coverage. This is mandatory in most states. It covers bodily injury and property damage that you cause to others in an accident. For example, if you rear-end another vehicle and injure the driver, liability insurance helps cover their medical bills and vehicle repairs. But it doesn't cover your own expenses. Next, there's collision coverage. This helps pay for damage to your own car resulting from a crash, regardless of who is at fault. Whether you hit another car, a pole, or even a pothole, collision coverage kicks in. Then we have comprehensive coverage. This covers non-collision-related incidents, like theft, vandalism, natural disasters, or a tree falling on your car. If something unexpected happens to your car, and it's not another vehicle's fault, comprehensive coverage likely applies. Uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage is also critical. If someone hits you and doesn't have enough, or any, insurance to cover the damages, this type of policy helps protect you and your passengers. Medical payments coverage or personal injury protection is available in some states and can help pay for medical expenses, regardless of who was at fault in the accident. Now that we've broken down the types of coverage, let's talk about how to evaluate your personal needs. Not everyone needs the same level of coverage. Your driving habits, the value of your car, your location, and your financial situation all play important roles. Start by asking yourself a few key questions. How often do you drive? Do you commute long distances, or only use your car occasionally? Do you live in a busy city or a rural area? High-traffic regions might increase your risk of accidents and theft, which could make comprehensive and collision coverage more valuable. Also consider the value of your vehicle. If your car is brand new or still has a loan, full coverage including collision and comprehensive is usually a good idea, and often required by lenders. But if your car is older and has a low market value, you might be paying more for coverage than what the car is worth. In such cases, liability-only coverage might be more cost-effective. Let's not forget your budget. The more coverage you have, the higher your premium will be. That's why it's important to strike a balance between protection and affordability. One way to lower your premium is by raising your deductible, the amount you pay out of pocket before insurance kicks in. A higher deductible generally means lower monthly premiums, but it also means you'll pay more upfront if an accident occurs. Discounts can also make a big difference in your premium. Most insurers offer various discounts, such as safe driver discounts, bundling policies, paying your premium in full, installing anti-theft devices, or even getting good grades if you're a student. Always ask about available discounts when shopping around. Speaking of shopping around, don't settle on the first quote you receive. Compare quotes from at least 3 different insurers. Each company evaluates risk differently, so prices for the same coverage can vary widely. Make sure you're comparing apples to apples. Identical coverage limits, deductibles, and add-ons, so you're making a fair comparison. While comparing quotes, take a close look at the insurer's reputation. Check customer reviews, claim satisfaction ratings, and complaint ratios. Websites like J.D. Power, AM Best, and the Better Business Bureau can provide valuable insights. A company might offer low rates, but if they make it difficult to file a claim or provide poor customer service, those savings might not be worth the frustration. You should also consider working with an independent insurance agent. They're not tied to any one provider and can help you find the best policy based on your specific circumstances. Agents can help you understand policy details, clarify confusing terms, and guide you through the application process. Now let's address a common myth: that red cars cost more to insure. This simply isn't true. Insurance companies don't care about your car's color. They care about the make, model, year, safety features, repair costs, and how likely it is to be stolen. Another important consideration is your credit score. In most states, insurers use credit-based insurance scores to help determine your premium. Generally, a higher credit score leads to lower rates. If your credit isn't great, work on improving it. It could save you money on insurance and other expenses. Let's also talk briefly about usage-based insurance. Some insurers offer programs that track your driving habits using a mobile app or device installed in your vehicle. If you're a safe driver, this data could help you earn a discount. However, if you drive aggressively or frequently speed, it could increase your rates, so weigh the pros and cons. And what about coverage extras? Roadside assistance, rental car reimbursement, gap insurance. These are add-ons you might consider. Gap insurance is especially important if you're leasing or financing a new car. If your car is totaled, gap insurance helps pay the difference between what you owe on your loan and what your car is worth. Once you've chosen a policy, review it carefully. Look at the coverage limits, exclusions, and endorsements. Understand what's covered and what's not. For example, most policies don't cover business use of a personal vehicle. So if you drive for a delivery or ride-sharing service, you may need a separate commercial policy or a special endorsement. Also, don't treat your policy as set it and forget it. Review it at least once a year or whenever your situation changes, like moving, getting married, or buying a new car. These events can affect your rates and coverage needs. To sum it all up, choosing the right auto insurance in the U.S. involves several steps. Understand the types of coverage. Evaluate your needs and budget. Shop around. Check the reputation of insurers. Ask about discounts. Review your policy regularly. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Auto insurance isn't one size fits all. And taking the time to find the right fit can save you a lot of money and stress down the road. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who's shopping for car insurance. Let us know in the comments what your biggest challenge was when choosing a policy, or any tips you'd like to share with others. Safe driving